Yes, England have won 9 tests on the bounce, but it's fair to say the level goes up this weekend at the Allianz. George Ford will be starting at fly half against the All Blacks. George, how's the week gone and where's confidence? I'm assuming it's very high given the run of wins that you're on at the moment.
Yeah, no, the week's been good. Just to be honest, we've followed the same process as we always usually do in terms of reviewing the Fiji game, taking some valuable lessons from that, and then quickly turning our attention to obviously New Zealand this week. And getting our heads around the way we want to play, the sort of plan we want to try and impose on New Zealand, and then physically go and training it out there on the field. So I feel like we're in a good spot. But as we know at this level, you get to minute 1 at the game at weekend and you've got to make sure you go and do it through your actions. So from now until then, there'll be a lot of the mental side of things, getting that right to make sure we're ready for the start of the game.
A year ago, we were talking about England not being able to close out games. You came off the bench, didn't you, against New Zealand, and there was that penalty and then the drop goal. How much has the team changed, evolved, and learned from those experiences?
Yeah, well, I think from what you can see in the last few games, like the last 20 minutes of games, we've been strong. I think the bench have come on and done an incredible, having an incredible impact for us, which is always helpful, isn't it, when test matches are going into that last 20, 25 minutes. So I think there's a bit more of a calmness, a bit more of a composure about us at the minute that we sort of try and figure out what the best way is to win the game in them moments. The responsibility of the leaders is to give the team clear direction in them moments, and then it's up to us to go and action it. And when you do that, you give yourselves a chance of winning the game. Do
you feel that leadership group and the levels of leadership out there are the best it's been for a good while with England?
I think it's in a good place, yeah. It's funny because test matches these days challenge you in so many different ways, tactically, mentally, physically. So I do think that the leadership part of it is becoming huge in the game, and I think that, like I said, the biggest thing is probably our calmness and composure in them moments, understanding that the opposition are going to have purple patches. How do we deal with that? How do we make sure that we figure out the best way to overcome that so then we can get back on top in the game? And that might happen 2, 3, 4 times a game as well. So understanding the process of it and then hopefully getting that across to the rest of the lads is the key thing.
And the bench has made a big impact, the 6 forwards, the POM squad as it's been labelled. Yeah. What's that like as a player, seeing those guys come on? You've got 6 British and Irish Lions on the bench this weekend.
Yeah, it's been incredible for us. And you know, whether it's the Lions lads or whether it's the other lads, I think what Steve's done brilliantly is we understand this is a 23-man game. In fact, it's more than 23, it's 36 when you think about the lads who are unfortunate enough to miss out, because the way they prepare the lads in the week is enormous. But test matches, more often than not, will come down to the last quarter of the game. So your bench impact, not only in terms of like the intensity they bring physically, but in terms of how calm they can be mentally as well, and understanding what we need to do to win the game. I think we've took a step forward there, but like anything, you never nailed or cracked anything. You need to make sure that you keep your feet on the ground and do it again.
A lot of people think perhaps this New Zealand side isn't as strong as All Blacks teams from the past. How do you assess the challenge on Saturday?
Yeah, again, that's for other people to decide. We understand every time we play New Zealand, it's such a challenging game. They're full of quality players, really, really well coached. You can see, you know, off the analysis we've done over the last period of time, some of the brilliant things they've been doing in test matches. We understand that we have to be somewhere near our best this weekend to get the result, and that's something we're excited about, because you want to play in these games and you want to be somewhere near your best to win them. Like, that's what brings the best out of you, so that's what we'll be aiming to do.
And the last 3 have been really close, but you've been on the wrong side of the results. How keen are the guys to change that narrative this weekend?
Yeah, no, unbelievably keen. I don't think the last time an England team won at Twickenham was 2012 against New Zealand. We spoke about how there was no one in the room who was involved in that win, so we've got an opportunity, haven't we, to do something great on Saturday. It's going to be a big part of our motivation, that, but we've just got to make sure that we marry that up with executing our plan.
And a year ago, during the haka, the team came up to face it and the crowd reacted. Any plans to do a similar thing? And how much could the Allianz crowd help you as well?
No plans as yet. Still need to discuss it. As you can imagine, we've been probably talking more about game plan, tactics of when the game actually starts, but there's going to be an opportunity in the next 24, 48 hours to make sure we get the other things right as well. So we'll see.
George, thank you very much.
Thank you
As
very
George
much.
said, 2012,
2012.
last time England beat New Zealand at Twickenham, but they are favourites this year, believe it or not. That's been a long time, hasn't it, since England were favourites to beat New Zealand. I reckon you've got to go back to 2002. But George Ford, England, 9 wins on the bounce. Confidence is high.